A developing story this afternoon in Forest Hill, where police are investigating after two people were shot and killed near a car wash. It happened on Forest Hill Drive, just north of I-20. Police received multiple calls about the gunfire there. Family members of the victims tell us the two who were killed were a man and his 5-year-old daughter.
In case you haven't been paying attention, let me briefly summarize the story for you. Following the shocking news of rapper G Lil Ronnie and his 5-year-old daughter's tragic deaths in what initially seemed to be a gang-related shooting or a botched robbery at a Forest Hills car wash, rumors are circulating that the shooting was premeditated because Lil Ronnie and his daughter were sacrificed by someone close to him in order for him to succeed in the entertainment industry, the Texas state. According to the Forest Hill, Texas, local authorities, rapper G Lil Ronnie was shot on March 3rd at a car wash. Despite his best efforts to provide life-saving measures, the attending officer declared both individuals dead at the scene. For a short segment, Ronnie's sister was interviewed by Fox News 4. In response to the question of whether he had gang affiliations or had ops, she said he was a kind child who didn't cause trouble. Why would you get engaged with someone who was a family man and simply went about rapping? Strike him. After hours, CCTV evidence of the shooting was released, proving that it was deliberate, despite many people's first assumptions that it was either gang-related or the result of a failed heist. Sadly, the man was unable to escape when the gunshots struck while he was parked at a car wash with his daughter inside.
At the top left corner, two individuals run to the vehicle. They shoot a couple shots. They take off. He runs around the gate. He can't jump the gate, so seemed like he wanted to make his way back to the vehicle, but they like he can't jump the gate, so they run down on him over there behind the trash can.
The fact that the shooting happened the day after his daughter's 5th birthday makes it even stranger. Lil Ronnie also made an effort to protect his kid by escaping the vicinity of the car's parking lot, ensuring that his daughter would be secure even if they were to murder him. But it was clear what the shooter wanted: to capture him and his daughter. We assured her that she could overcome her melancholy and that it was okay to join us, which made my darling daughter feel so much better. Due to her friend's depression this morning, her father was unable to accompany him to donuts. It was actually rather painful to watch the video that Ronnie's daughter's friend's parents posted of their daughter expressing her desire for her friend. Upon examining the CCTV footage of the car wash and other surrounding establishments, the local police promptly recognized the gunman and issued a wanted list. They apprehended a woman they said was their getaway driver and one of the gunmen less than 24 hours after they were wanted. Rumors, however, surfaced following the arrests that Lil Ronnie and his daughter had been sacrificed by a close relative in order to obtain a big break in the entertainment business. For those who don't know, it has long been believed that in order to achieve in Hollywood, you must literally sacrifice someone you love. However, a few celebrities have courageously discussed this for the first time in the 2000s, exposing the immorality some celebrities turn to in order to gain notoriety and the bad parts of Hollywood. Regarding these issues, Cat Williams has expressed her worries. Regarding Jaguar Wright's case, it's interesting to note that most of the material she disclosed has been authentic. We all saw the truth of Diddy's secrets that Jaguar had told us years before. Jaguar apparently claimed that Diddy sacrificed Kim Porter, who died mysteriously, before going further than just disclosing Diddy's sexual orientation. After Kim was killed, an autopsy was conducted, and it was immediately assumed that foul play was involved. there was an odd incident during the investigation. Kim's corpse contained poison, which led Coroner Ed Winter, who was first assigned to the case, to conclude that she had been killed. However, he was promptly removed from was prohibited from conducting the investigation in the matter. A second coroner took over, but his actions sparked suspicions, and it took him 2 weeks to diagnose Kim's death from pneumonia, a diagnosis that typically doesn't take that long. Clive Davis, according to Jaguar WR, sacrificed Whitney Houston in order to keep his power in the entertainment industry. According to her, Ray J and Clive Davis were both involved in Whitney's death, and Ray J received compensation for a job well done following Whitney's death.
That's how Clive did it. And then the next thing you know, she's f***ing Ray J. And then it's Grammy time. And her and Clive had a fight 2 days before. And from what I was told, Bobby Christina was present for some of that fight. And then the next thing you know, she's dead. Ray J was the last person to see her alive. He let the drug dealer in, but she was sober, right? But he let the drug dealer in that gave her the shot. Leola has said, Leola Brown, Bobby Brown's sister, said on several occasions that she was beaten. They saw her body. She didn't just die in a tub, like she was beat up. And Brandy was the one that found her. But you know, they pledge allegiance to Clive too. Well, you know, Ray J was kind of down on his luck because the whole bullshit had happened, and then, you know, Whitney was dead, and he was using her, as he's said himself, for clout, and then all of a sudden he got Love and Hip Hop. L.A.
This same problem was also criticized by Kenny in an interview with the Daily Stardust. As we all saw, Kenny made some shocking claims regarding the entertainment industry, claiming that he is being canceled because, unlike most superstars, he refuses to be controlled.
They can't control, you get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq, they can control Charles Barkley, they can control LeBron James, they can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
I know you, man.
But they can't control me. You see, it ain't no name I won't name. It's up.
He also talked about how his mother was one of the few who gave up everything to succeed in Hollywood.
Don't slice nobody, it's God. That's the only person that I serve. My mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed. You understand? Michael Jordan, what about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son. You're out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing.
I won't tell a lie. To give up someone you love in order to achieve success or maintain power in Hollywood is a terrifying thought. In my opinion, a lot of famous people will have the guts to talk about their experiences losing loved ones and their rise to fame in the years to come. Since an unruly father and his child are insane, and everyone, even law-abiding citizens, is criticizing the ACT, I think that if one of the shooters is caught, the local police could build a case connecting the dots arrest and charge whoever called the hit. And good luck to the shooters in their battle. Living with people like you is repulsive, against God's will, and a definite way to end up in hell and ruin your life. I'm sorry. I hope these jerks rot in prison because other inmates will be out of business the sooner they understand their incarceration. You spend your time like this, demons, if you're free, knowing that they killed a child and that one of them is already a registered sex offender means that their stay in jail will be challenging. Appreciate these. Nas is at the booty house grabbing their ankles. Do you think G.S. Ronnie's death was brought on by his wars with other people? Or do you think he and his daughter were sacrificed for fame? These rappers, as you are aware, are constantly arguing and instigating fights. We certainly don't need any more evidence that Hollywood is rife with satanic sex servitude and pederasty, according to numerous actors, artists, and other insiders. Tell us what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to watch the next video.